In our blog today, we're going to talk about strategy, how it creates confidence. Your firm's future depends in large part on the actions and reactions to challenges our country and industry are facing. It's important to remember as leaders in your firm that you're being watched closely by your peers and your staff. They are paying attention to the response and handling of this roller coaster ride that we're on. If your words and actions reflect an end of the world mood and you carry yourself in a funk, your team will reflect the same. Conversely, if your words and actions display an attitude of confidence, your staff will do likewise. The challenge is to exhibit confidence when you feel uncertain inside. While this is not always easy, I do believe that implementing practical and steady strategies offers a pathway to a brighter outlook. Let's explore a few of these speak positively kinds of attitudes. Most firms conduct a weekly or biweekly staff meeting. You need to do the same. It may be that you need to talk about what's happened the previous week. You may want to talk a little bit about personal things, but make sure it's uplifting. Start with a positive focus. What has happened that is really good in your firm? Let everybody participate. Another way to build confidence is complimenting the staff members in a meeting. It's important to not forget that people that are on the firm virtually or on the phone or on video, you need to make sure you include them there too. But don't try to sell anything or don't try to get some point across. It's truly just giving them kudos for what they've done. Your positive message and actions will be mirrored by your staff and your clients. Communicate often, no more than you are together. Communication seems to get lost sometimes. So make sure you have a documented agenda that you can work with, and this also builds confidence for people because they know what's coming. Let everybody be a part of that building of that agenda. So put it out somewhere on your network where they can get to it and they can add things to that. Make sure that you have the kind of conversations that are open conversations with lots of conversation. You don't want this to be about the managing partner standing in front of people at the staff meeting, delivering the message from the mountaintop, and then everybody goes home. You want this to be an interactive conversation every week. Listen with intention. You're going to see body language, you're going to hear words, but you want to make sure that you are listening with intention so that you can make decisions and you can assure people that things are going to be okay. You want to be open and you want to be honest and you want to listen and you want to, I call it almost bringing it into you and then just sucking it up. That's what you want to be as a leader. You don't want to be, again, that person that just tells them and then walks away. One of the things you can do to build confidence in your team is leave those stinking cell phones and computers away from that meeting. The minute that they see you pick up this or look here and you forget what you're doing here, you have just broken the confidence that you had with them. So just make it a absolute rule that everybody keeps that stuff out of the way. Showing respect to your team is another thing that's absolutely imperative. How about those traditions that you have put together in your firm? Now let's move away from the staff meeting, and if you've always done that, keep doing it. But if you are actually doing things like within tax season, if you have yearly parties that you put together, if you have an end of the year party that you do, traditions that you have had in the firm for years and years and years, then keep doing that. You want to make sure that even if things aren't just completely wonderful in your profession or in your economy, that you're still doing some of the things that make people feel confident and comfortable. So don't let go of everything. Make sure you're doing some things and make sure that you're doing them maybe in a different way, but you're still doing them. Ask for help. As leaders, we sometimes forget that we don't have to have all the answers. Ask your team members the following questions. Do you see anything in your area of influence that the firm could change to ensure a positive outcome given today's economy? You'll be amazed at the ideas that are brought to your attention. Your firm can benefit from their ideas not only because of the cost savings and the revenue generation, but also because confidence will rise as they see a direct link from their ideas to the career path that they've taken. Ask the question during the quarterly performance reviews and request that each person write down their ideas on a little 3x5 card. Conduct an open, facilitated discussion, maybe a town hall format at your next staff meeting, making sure that you see that they have ideas that you can benefit from and opening the door that you don't know at all. Stress accountability. You have to make sure that you're continuing the conversations you're having during your quarterly staff meetings. You notice I am saying quarterly. Many of you out there are probably still trying to do semi-annual or annual staff evaluations. That's not enough. They want to be heard and they want to hear from you. So this is a time when things are kind of on that roller coaster that you are really going to need to spend more time with them. Quarterly staff evaluation. Hopefully you're implementing some of these things already in your firm. I know I talk to you often and I know that you are doing that. But the truth is every one of us in every firm has a way to change things and make things better. I think you're armed with ingenuity and the strategies mentioned here maybe, but there's a whole bunch more. Ask your firm, ask a team of people at your firm. Make sure you have cross generations in there, cross relationships. Make sure you're pulling in different people. But if you ask, you will get amazing results. So do that. Ask for and accept some great new ideas from your people, and that roller coaster will smooth out, it will slow down, and you will be amazing.